Okay. We're going. We're going. We gotta get going. Mostly because I only have 3 hours, and I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight. Hard to gauge on a game that I haven't played, you know, before. Like when the end is gonna be, if it's gonna be. We'll see. So, we make sure everything is looking good. Yeah, great. All right. It's giving 14. Fireflies?
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning.
We finally get to learn the beginning? Oh my god.
When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
So we are aliens.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
It sounds like the Ancient Ones also had their end of days sort of calamity. Much like every shadow of the first.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him.
But where?
So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall.
No, you got treats. No, you have treats.
For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it.
Mother
Acquiring
crystals.
the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born.
Hey,
Having
Bromplinka.
discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
Yeah, why is everybody in this game so hot? I couldn't tell you.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Not blind. Just unwilling to admit the truth.
You're so beautiful. Yeah, even Ultima is just like,
We're one and the same.
bang that. Yeah, they made everybody look real, but everybody still, like, in doing that, everybody looks, like, good and attractive. Like, I'm not gonna bang everybody, but, like, I appreciate everybody's beauty in this game, because I see freckles and asymmetry. Like, Clive has scars on his face, like on his nose and like other parts of his face, not counting the brand scar.
Is that?
Ifrit. Or what's left of him.
Whoa.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do. Why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose.
Did they just really rewrite 14 again? Like, it's just the Ascians, just like, oh, we want our world back. Oh, we'll destroy all the other worlds to have our world back.
Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Oh. Oh.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have enough potions for this. That's fine.
Too slow.
Oh, I didn't want to use that one, but it's fine.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through game standing.
Jesus. Look, I'm not allowed to, like, stop the game and to fucking go look up these words, so stop that.
Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Let's roll ready. Yes, boy.
We will unmake.
There's a good boy. I needed that.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends.
Uh-oh.
He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Let's try.
Not what I wanted to use, that's fine. Oops. Got one potion left. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Thanks, boy.
Oh, shit. So close, I almost got him. Oh, no.
I can't go on.
Ah, fuck. So close. No, Zelda. No. At least we get the halfway point.
Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Oh, come on. I'm dodging. Really? Oh, come on. No, the dodging. The dodging. Ah. Undodgeable. Zelda, I can't have you doing this shit. I mean it. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. There we go. Nice.
At last.
What do you mean? That's not the end. Hey, what's up? Oh, me, Winda. Oh my god.
At last. For countless generations have we awaited this
What do you mean?
moment.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Did you like goad us into doing this? What do you mean? Did you seriously just goad us into doing this shit?
Struggles have made you strong,
No.
yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
What do you mean? It's real weird seeing Jills talk to each other. It's why.
Tell
Huh.
me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
So why not leave it all behind?
Isn't it a little weird that
Leave it all.
Joshua's not saying anything?
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts?
What if it could all just go away?
Just go away.
Clive!
Stop. You don't need food. I swear to God. You don't need treats. No. Yeah, no, big human instrumentality, but yeah, for real though.
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
You're my brother. Oh.
Come. Remember who you are.
Love the fire effects in this game. They're really cool. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hold on, we gotta go save something.
Lest you forget.
My name is Clive.
Holy
Clive
fuck.
Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched.
No, Zelda,
And the
stop.
Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation.
No, it's rebirth,
Can
dipshit.
it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Thank you, Clive. Hell yeah. Got tie, baby. Hellfire, baby. Do it.
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Ashes to ashes, baby.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Bap, bap.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
Where the fuck are we?
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos.
What do you mean?
But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking
Thank you.
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
Y'all.
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking.
What do you mean?
To their origin.
What the fuck, man?
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Yeah.
We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship! I will be with you anon. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Dragoon levels of cool. Hell yeah, dude. Yes! God. Dragoons will never not be cool. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Come on. What the fuck? Hold on. There we go. 95%. Christ. Fucking game.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Oh my god. What in the actual fuck? Lordsman, what the hell?
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today.
I haven't talked to him in a while. Ooh! Oh, okay, yeah, this is some lore that we've kind of been skipping on a little bit. But we should talk about, hey, maybe talk about Barnabas's mother. Holy fuck. Oh, that's part of the hidden truths, that's why. The few surviving descendants of the children of Zemeckis, who fled from the Velstia, refuge in the other continent. So yeah, there is another continent that we just don't see. Gilbard the Golden. That's great. Wow.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
we kind of know. There's like a lot of stuff we don't know about a lot of the characters. Specifically, this dude comes through, shits on our bed, and then leaves, essentially. Like... Right. Yeah, so we knew he was like some sort of magical creation, but apparently he's actually the horse. Whose horse is that?
Did you learn everything you needed?
Fuck, dog. There is just so much. There you go. Talking about Mithril.
There's something about it.
Oh yeah, you can fucking see it from here. Jesus Christ. Oh, we don't have any new ones.
Still alive, I see.
Goddamn aliens.
Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
What's this, everyone?
Everyone important.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Now the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Yep.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canberra is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It Certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the Halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset. Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it.
I can't believe.
All along.
I can't believe it's Final Fantasy XIV all over again. I can't believe it.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land.
Hey, it's one...
Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Yeah,
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
I'll just fly you up there.
Stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
I'm so upset.
My wings?
Ooh. Oh, hey, that's right. I did forget that Dion is
Lest
here.
you forget,
Hi.
you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It
Yeah.
is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Yeah.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to.
Mm-hmm.
Does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
What do I owe the honor? So, what'll it be?
Oh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. Should last you a good while. You can thank me later.
That's until I can get all the rest of the stuff for the very final weaponry.
That it? Fine.
First the skies, then the crystal.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
Aw. Oh god. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, we're not finishing this today. Very clearly, we're not finishing this today. Holy shit.
Make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Holy shit. And then... and then, it's not even that. There's also all of these. Alright, yeah, we got plenty of time to dig into this. Alright, so I'll let you guys know right now, we're not going to be continuing the mainline story until we do all the side quests. Because, you know, we gotta. But I may just do some here, do some off stream. We'll see. As you do.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in.
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in... We must move.
But where do we start?
True. The challenge is that the realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man. Certain cities have banded to... And yet, the only remedy for... In short,
Jesus.
If Storm does not stop...
But how would one even begin?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the... But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to.
I thought he was retired.
He was. Until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed... And as luck would...
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. Havel has always been a man of frustration. I extolled your many virtues as best I could. You don't mind?
Of course not.
We'll do it.
As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. And if the Field Marshal wishes to...
That's...
I'll leave for Rand. Would you send a stone?
Of course.
Excellent.
No. Thank you.
There we go. We're basically going to pick up every quest here, and then move to the next city, pick up every quest there, etc., etc. Kind of move from there.
Ah, Clive.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
And don't say nothing.
It's... not nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
Whoa!
His will? How? Where?
Whoa.
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Oh.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... would you join me?
Yeah, of course. Hello.
I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Holy shit. Yeah, we're definitely going to Tabor first.
Sid, do you have a...
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found... And something else. Records from a Waluda prison.
How did she come by such a...
Finding bearers always was, and it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. And even better for her.
Leaving the bearers to be
Sid, I'd like to... And while I'm well aware that you... I can't let those bearers die in...
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that...
I'm making an and we stay no longer.
Thank you, Chadwick.
Right.
He must be very...
He was.
Then we find him.
The entrance, we should head there.
As do I.
Right. We'll do that as well. Save some bears. I am speed reading, so...
Sid, I was wondering if...
It depends what...
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we...
I don't mind, but...
Because our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and scouting. We're few with the nose for that. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions...
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boy?
One can never have too many...
Truer words. I'll let the initiate know and that he is to...
No time like the...
No time like...
No time like the president, thanks. Bye.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
I've read there's an upstairs.
What do you think happened to me?
Okay, hold on. I will be momentarily right back. I'm gonna go get like... Okay. It didn't take long. I try not to take too long when I'm doing my little beer bees. Also, I went to a friend's place and we did sake tasting. And it's just leftover. It wasn't one of the ones I liked. We actually drank all of the ones we liked. So, this one's fine. Not my favorite of the batch, but it was fine. Ouch.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Ah.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the...
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us?
Of course.
She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
It's our workshop. Not a dungeon. Oh my god, Zelda. You can have snack, but I can't have snack? Just saw a Discord message that said, Biker Jesus makes me uncomfortable. What the fuck?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
It would be a Sid thing to do.
Seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they were...
Every Sid command some sort of airship. Why not mid?
Relied too much on magic, and see where that got him. But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it.
That is so on brand, though. Like, she wouldn't have a child, it would be all of her inventions. And of course, Clive would be the godfather.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Right, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the Cursebreakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the Cursebreakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory.
Oh.
Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn... We were tortured.
Right.
And few ever saw...
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. But they must be remembered. The Institute was run with military precision.
I'll go instead. Yep, I know exactly what he's talking about.
But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid,
Alright, we'll do it. I was wondering what was going to be up in that conservatory. I knew it's one of those, like, they don't just make things for no reason. I gotta go to my chambers and also read the book. Why didn't I read the book after I left Jill?
Is there aught I might assist you with? His Grace and I. At first, it was my duty.
Right. I
prithee, do not risk yourself unduly.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. and I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Bidza. All what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I may have killed that one. May have killed that one. Let's see, and yep, back to the chambers. Back to the reading table, and then we'll be on our way. In case you haven't noticed, your poor hound spends all his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something ain't right, and my gut tells me it's not to do with the supply of antelope bones. Oh boy.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Like any good pet. As I am to add to your burdens, I would ask you aid in personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial in your cause. There existed ancient texts deemed so injurious that to modern thought that more possession is deemed a crime, and it would be chance encounter in such one tome from a distance that sparked with me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text. Should you require further incentive, I know I'm willing to offer compensation for services rendered.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta talk to Karen. Whoops. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, no, there it is.
Still alive, are ya?
Here to say goodbyes, are you? But now, you better come back or I'll fly up there and drag you down home by your ear.
Thank you, Karen.
Don't think you'd find the thought appealing. Don't think you'd find the thought appealing. Look, just don't die, alright? A chance in leadership's bad for business. A change in leadership's bad for business. You have to kill a god, or so what? You've got everything else you put in your mind, do have you?
You could do this too.
Yeah. Very much.
Take care.
Hold on, we gotta go talk to our dog.
Say what you will. Maybe Karen seems...
What are you off looking at? What are you looking at, boy?
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now?
Huh?
Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Wow.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Yep.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, we're gonna go follow Torgal first. Dog has priority status right now. What the fuck? How have I never? Oh. I could hear that in Lady Karen's voice.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck.
Yeah,
looking west toward Rosaria.
Yeah.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years.
18.
To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Alright. Once again, before I leave, I'm gonna catch this last quest. Clearly, I'm gonna need to go find this fucking book.
Vivian, and I'll be happy to help you find the book.
Thank you, Clark. But
Please, it's only right.
you are too. Alas, I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any.
If you say so.
Ugh.
Clive.
Hippocrates. I've been charged with locating a book called...
Then you seek a rare one whose name I had not thought.
Right as always, but she didn't seem keen to tell me very much.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of secrets.
A
clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever, or so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even said...
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows. emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the...
My hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting?
Not from thin air, no. From ash.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors of the executors are rife, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Gun. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark, but though he did not mention it by name, it is possible. If you were...
Very well. I'll be sure
All right.
to pay Garnick a visit.
There we go. Okay. Finally we are done here. Oh my god. Forgot we gotta go to Port Isolde.
Let's go. Thanks, girl.
Hey, Mount Warrior, how are you?
It's still here. After all these years.
Wow.
A lot smaller than I remember. And you were a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
Oh no, bro!
Serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite rule. Where the fuck am I? Wow.
Changed it all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
Oh, that's cute. Damn, that's cute as hell. Wow.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Oh yeah, I'm drinking sake. It's sake night. Oh good lord. Oh, baby Torgal.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Oh, some of the old armor.
This is all from the castle.
Oh.
And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
Oh my god, yeah, it's a sword.
My sparring sword.
What a good boy.
Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
There we go. I was waiting for this. Like, you don't really get a, like, comforting moment like this with Torgal.
For never giving up.
Shush.
For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Aww. Good boy. Truly man's best friend.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
I am aware.
All right. I'm coming. You all right, boy?
Wait, does it also go through the... Yeah, it goes through the fucking controller as well.
I think I know where we're going.
I appreciate games where they do like the extra sound in the controller as well. Death Stranding had a lot of that. Oh, wow. Got a whole wonderful view of Rosaria. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Happy Halloween! I know. Happy Halloween month. Happy entire month about Halloween. There we go. That's nice. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Alright, that's done. Gosh, damn. We'll do the ones that like this, where it looks like it's gonna be two of them at the same time. We'll do those first. Because it might also take us to other towns. To have ones that, you know. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, Brunplinko.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here.
Oh, shit.
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's
Hey
breath...
there, demons. It's me.
Ya boy. The threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria's striving as one might we at least overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength and courage to do it, and the will to do so. This might be an arduous inheritance, so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for the both of you. Father. Aww. Damn.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
Wow.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical.
And now she absolutely looks at me for treats constantly.
Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals.
Ego, not eggs.
Of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity
Sweating.
They are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
What?
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Huh. Alrighty. Yeah, it's right over there.
My lord, Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
I mean, nobody expected us to be alive, so.
You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Aww.
He did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He
Aw.
had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say
wow.
you, Clive?
Go do that.
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
Oh, shit.
A certain
Yeah.
specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father...
So, for 18 years?
Joshua.
What else?
Time to go find a griffin. Yeah, let's go do that. That actually sounds way more cool than any of the others. Fucking... Yeah, there you go. Zip. Oh, whoops. Fine, I went the wrong way.
Enough of you, are there?
Nah.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
Whoops. I ran right into it. There we go. I was like, huh. Almost. Cha-chan! There we go. Hearthstone.
Is this the Hearthstone?
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Hearthstone claimed.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Yay!
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion.
Unwavering will.
The graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy.
Yeah.
Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us.
Oh my god.
I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was...
Oh my god. So much would have been prevented if the Lord Duchy had, like, been like, nah, fuck it, call it off. But, damn.
Complete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
Damn, this is a good one. Good side quest. Holy shit. Nice. Hold on, that's a... Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. First Order of the Archaeologians, Dalmatian Wing, 53rd Monthly Report. Interesting.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Should we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
That's something else. All right, we'll get over there. We'll eventually get there, but we have other things to do here first.
Lord Marquis?
By the way.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed.
I hate that we're doing also a different quest for Cyril at the same time that Cyril needs a quest done.
Across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash, a continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes.
Y'all and your risks.
I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of
Mickleburg, what the fuck?
What ill befell him.
Right.
Okay, moving on.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go...
If it's within my power to help you.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone.
Well, that was 0 to 60.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
No, why do they always have to make such a fuss?
What do you want?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Wasn't Luber.
Lubor, perhaps? The man's you may believe is...
But why would he lie about something like...
Some twisted attempt. If he had not been unmasked, he may... A great honor for one he might well...
Lord Underhill, forgive. Lubor cannot be trusted.
You may not trust me. But for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Wow, the state of this place.
You're making a mistake.
Back to Luber, tell him I'm taking the children and running. You better too.
Then we must find another way to help save the town.
Right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
Lying now.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Uh-oh.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before.
There won't be no part.
This is huge because, like, Luber's never been this unchill. He has never been without his cool demeanor of, like, shit going down. Like, even if it was, like, a cost to his own life, like, he was outed as a bearer. Nah, this is, like, you should be listening to him.
No mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
I would believe Luber. I know Luber. Up to this point.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go. Yeah.
Yes!
Go on, then.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Damn, this is good.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will Conrad. Can I?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordinate and the command of our men.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essential. As long as we survive, our riches can be regained. And
very well.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most? I would like you to travel to the home of our main host, is most likely still there.
A little gardening.
I doubt it.
Luckily.
So you all right then? Now it's simply a matter of doing it.
For Dalamil. Sorry, it's just like the plan that they're gonna do, and it's exactly how I expected them to. It's just like, all right, everybody, and break.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'll keep them waiting.
Good. That will keep... Stay
Any
close to
man
the front
sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm.
Have care.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside? Can't leave a single one alive.
There we go. I love that. I love that. Ooh. Smash on the ground. Here we go. Easy peasy. The town was saved.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Okay.
Most of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved
Lubor, after all you have done for this town.
But we did. We only hope that
We need you, Lubor. So, if you would still like...
You do remember.
We do. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil. When that time comes,
Of course.
And second, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers, any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights. They will not be judged by...
as we failed to do.
We agree.
Condition. Well,
I'm
then,
glad that we've finally come to an agreement on that. Yay!
how fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will, and not just the children.
Can't have all your...
Woo-doo-doo-doo. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to be doing that one next.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
No, they do call him a tortoise. Oh, there we go. There it is.
Have care.
There we go. A lot of these fights are getting real fast now. We're kind of getting towards the end. There you go. Oh, that's right. I guess we have some stuff in Baklad. That's right. I guess we gotta go to Baklad, don't we?
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. I'm scared.
Nothing good.
Oh yeah, you can hear it from, you can see it from fucking you. See, here's the thing, it's like, we don't even know what made this, and it like already took out part of the fallen structure, like it was nothing. Like, boy, we haven't even talked about that yet. Let alone so much. So unmoving. Time for bed. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. No, this is a little late for you. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, what? Ah! Dang it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Phil.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men.
Howdy, howdy! Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, no, am I out? Am I all done? Am I all done with sake? Yep, all gone.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Well then, let me introduce myself.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. Fucking traitors. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached... It's a fucking... Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me of my lord, ma. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am. Or the urgency of the message I bring.
Before I agree... I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
Not me, it's you guys.
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start, but next I'll make contact.
Thank you, Phil.
But they...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a future.
Sorry, I am speed reading a lot of this because it's a lot of side story.
And I have other problems. What we need is...
Is that so? And would he...
Of a different kind.
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the...
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the field marshal.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, man.
I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine.
Haha!
No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Quentin's dead. Quentin is dead. What the fuck? Quentin is dead. Am I going crazy? Am I fucking crazy? No, Quentin's done. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, that's right. He's not dead. He's just like... That's right. We brought him back from the brink of death. I forgot. We did manage to bring him back from the brink of death.
Come on.
I was forgetting the sort of series of events that like unfolded for all of that side quest. And yeah, no, it was we brought him back from the brink of death and got him to believe in living again. For some reason, I just thought he died. He was so ready to go. I was just like, all right, if this is how you want to go, man. He was so convinced.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Forgotten.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold.
Yeah, like for reals though, he was like so ready to just be like, I'm done. But then like, we managed to like bring him back to, you know, the fortitude right here, like just outside the etheric town, and was just like, nah, live for us. It'll be fine, we promise. He's like, okay.
Go on then. Propose.
He's a good voice actor too. I suppose, yep.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride?
Yes.
And do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
Oh, well, if
it's
you're
a lot to ask,
suggesting.
But I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking.
How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
It's actually really funny because, like, there are different, like all of Quentin's bearers are not really his. They're just, like, part of, like, the people he saved. Like, they're all just like, yeah, no, we're ready to, like, fight with you. Like, let's go fuck them up. And then there are, like, other bearers are just like, we don't even have the will to live. How could we possibly live ever again? It is insane. Some of the night and day for some of the, you know, previous slaves out there. Fascinating.
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long.
My
uncle will want to know that his plan is taking
Man, you have no fucking idea how I'll never be able to play another video game the same again because, like, they can do, like, all of the expressions with the eyes. Like, no other game's done that. It's always just, like, this blank stare out into the nothingness. But, like, this is, like, you can see them focused in on Clive talking to, you know, off camera. Like, there's the focus and the expression with just literally moving, like, the sphere around inside the skull. It is insane how good it is. It's never been this good. Right? I truly, this whole game has been tripping me up. I'm just like,
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where
a lot of the, like,
testing this recruit.
It has taken a little bit of time for me to get used to the whole, like, the squinting look. It's not using all of the face to smile. It's like this. It's just this to smile. It's just a little bit of the eyes, but, like, when people really smile and they're really happy, they're like, you can see all of the facial, like, you can see, like, the laugh lines and everything. But a lot of these is just, like, a lot of the smiling is only done in the eyes. It's a little funny. But I mean, they're truly it's, what is it, R&D 3 that did this one? Like, they're the ones that really do try for new shit. Like, Final Fantasy 14 just recently started having the sweat emote. Like, for funsies, they're like, can we have a character just sweat profusely?
This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Yeah. Sweating.
Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a
Yeah, you
scout,
can see
yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am, but I swore I'd face them, just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it.
Yeah, the squints.
And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen.
Yeah, you can kind of see that they tried a lot with this game. They really did. They were like, yeah, let's put a lot of effort with this. So like you can see freckles and moles and skin imperfections and stuff like that. Obviously you see skin texture and shit on all of these characters, and they don't look fucking hideous. They look like a regular human being, which is great.
Determine a point of entry. Create a distraction and effect, and all without being discovered.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
He's a goner, isn't he?
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out.
On my way. Right, Ember.
Guess we're going to Eastwatch.
Impress me.
But yeah, no, I really appreciate like how much they've put into this. Like, there's a scar on the side of like Clive's nose for no reason, other than there's just like some sort of blemish. But like the fact that they did it, fantastic. No, Zelda.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Oh, yep, that's a big one.
Draw your sword! I can't! Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Too slow.
There we go. Done.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed.
Yeah.
Back to Northreach it is then.
I'm just gonna fucking teleport there. I'm not gonna fucking stick around. Oh no. Yeah, there have been some really good looking games lately. Like, just really showing pores and like human faces. Like, everybody has been simping for this whole entire fucking game. And they look real. Everybody looks fucking real. They don't look like a fucking Genshin Impact character. Like a fucking copy paste of the same fucking face.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care. He was nowhere to be seen.
I knew the boy had a nervous streak.
The right man. I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Aha.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own. But Sid, he did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Wonder if he would have behaved differently had he not been confronted by...
This won't be an easy decision.
Yeah. Wonder how he'd fare differently if he didn't know that I would had his back.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now.
Yeah, we're almost out of the uncanny valley. At least, like, the anime shit looks like, okay, I'm looking at a fucking anime character. This looks like I'm looking at, like, a human. Like, he's very pretty. Like, look, he might be very pretty, but at least I'm looking at a fucking human. You know? It's not Skyrim levels of weird.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch, and though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist, so I was wondering if you would lend them...
Yes, I will.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Whoa.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Scornful of the opinion, but he cannot be allowed. We must
fight him. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. Which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry. Yes. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you.
Oh yes, this is one of the ones I need to absolutely do to get the last of all of the sword that I would like to have.
He'd have our coin, our stock and our...
So you are content to abandon...
Oh.
Please, if If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to...
That's exactly what or trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison?
Yep.
Fine. Thank you so much for...
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Actually, the Dame.
Your friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet.
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into...
Fly, Ambrosia. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
There we go.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town.
Lord. Oh boy.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
Wow. Well.
I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Oh!
I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. With no work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
There it is. Wasn't just a matter of going against the Duke. It was a matter of uniting
She is but
the
common
city.
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Done. Yeah, see? Slut shamer. And you don't slay the shut. In the town who loves the slut. You don't do it.
The men had their orders.
No.
And they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thrall...
Thank you. Rest assured, the people should any...
Thank you, Malay. I'll play, mate. You still want? I only hope I can Philippe.
Of course. What about you?
I'll make my way up. I fought a few.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank her.
Till then, madame. Let's go. Run like the wind. There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Stay down. only just begun.
Oops. Up. I forgot how slow and lumbering this one is. God damn. There we go. And done. Hundreds. Couldn't even count them.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Alright, hold on. I hear cats being mad at each other. What are you guys doing back there? Tiny. Kaine. My roommate's cat. My roommate's moving out soon. This is the last. Get to bother her. Oh, she hates it. Oh my god, she hates it. Kaine, you want a treat? Here. Tiny treat. Yeah, she doesn't like these ones. Hey. She's not a very food motivated cat. Yeah, I know. Alright, hold on. Putting you back on the floor so you can go chase Zelda around. Zelda hates Kaine. Well, she hates her more recently. She was tolerating her for a while, but she's Kaine, be nice. Thank you. Kaine's been getting brave. She's only like 2.5 years old, so she's getting real brave to this 10-year-old cat.
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but enough.
Glad to hear it.
Well, I thank you both for...
You were right, and I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess given, but by simply being one of them.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision.
As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt.
It is crazy how this is the second time I've heard the name Sabine in the last several years.
My anger got the better.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. I should have listened.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. But I believe the same. We all want safe, and we may. Will you
Yeah. All right, hold on. No, I get it. I get this one. I get it. All coming together.
Can we get you anything?
No, actually, the first time hearing Sabine was for Star Wars Rebels. and I guess again with Ahsoka.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
Yeah, not a common name.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, but I sense you would... For you, madame, I have all the...
I was Carla then. So sought after was I that it... Alas, for naive as I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to, until we found ourselves here. It was the veil that fed us, those that could be healed at least.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
Bummer.
At least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town, the men and women of the Vale support, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would return that I would repay.
That's nice. That's a nice, heartfelt.
Thank you, Isabel.
Ending. I like
for
that.
sharing this with me.
Perhaps that is why I have never stopped fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be the people, the soldiers, all unite. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Yeah, of course. That's nice. Hell yeah. Hey, there we go. Some more Ori Halcom for funsies. Nice. Actually get another like really nice piece, not just with the sword and all. Nice. All right. Believe that is done. So let me doubling over. Double and checking. That's right, we have to go over here too. All right. I think this is a fantastic opportunity to stop the game for the day. There will be more of this. I will very likely stream the I will like, the only things I haven't streamed are the hunts. I have streamed all of the side quests. So the next stream will probably be the last of all of the side quests, and then I'll probably stop and then finish whatever storyline stuff probably this weekend. Likely this Friday. Hold on. Yeah, this Friday. Probably try to finish up all of this game. Because I'm going to be out Saturday. Again. But yeah, just getting good. Right? It's only just getting good. I am now still, I think I am still only, what is that, 95%? Ooh! We're going to, that's 2% with just the side quests. Use the fuck me. Alright, I guess. Alright, so yeah, we're at 97% now. Yeah, it's all side quests in the end game now, baby. So, we'll get through all the side quests before we finish end game, which is probably gonna be Wednesday, probably tomorrow, Monday. I may skip Wednesday because I know I'm limited time. Like I have limited amounts of time, and if it ends up being like the end game ends up being like 3 hours long, well, if it goes over that, there you go. So I'm gonna probably try to finish up the side quests either tomorrow or Wednesday, and then Friday we'll probably finish the game up. That's just me guessing. This is me guessing. We're really close to the end here. We're just tying up loose ends for stuff, and we're almost done. Anyways, I'm out. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and we're gonna see who we can possibly raid. In 1 second here.